Hello everyone. Well, this is basically a video for about yesterday's post that I put on the community section of the channel. I Yesterday I went to there was one case, two case actually I left. One of them, three actually, but two people are in one case. One of them was from Isfahan, uh, from a dude called Yusuf Ipur. He he fucked me immensely. We gave him the money that was stolen from him, and give him a bit more, like 50% more. And after taking the money, he didn't respond. He didn't take the case down. He said he needed some stupid documentary for me to sign that I won't sue him no matter what. I won't have anything to do with him after the case is done and stuff, shit like that. While I was the carpet of this case, and then after fixing everything and sending the money and giving us shit and even sending him the document, he still said I want $30 more. I mean, $30 in my country is like $300. You have to understand that the fucking exchanges are insane here. After talking to him, he said, if you don't do this at time, I had court. I had to go to court and show that the case is going down, unless my judge would just send me to jail again. So we took the document. We went to airport, sent it by another passenger who was going to, because I can't go out of this city. I'm in house arrest. I was going with my fucking officer near me. So we took the document out, gave it to a passenger who seemed like a decent person. The document was sent to him. Thankfully, everything got resolved by the judge. The judge said, I can't really do anything here because I am a representative of Isfahan's Supreme Court, so I can't do anything. You have to make amends with him and fix it. I can't do anything for you. I can't really change the rules. So I kind of fuck. I went and got a few documents to translate at home and get some money, because I'm a translator. I get shit from coffee nets and other places, universities, and I translate them immediately to get money. I made the money. I had 2 hours of sleep. I sent the money. The fucking bastard did it. Send the documents, and it kind of came to Mashhad's, my city's court today. But tomorrow and the day after tomorrow are holidays, are mourning holidays, sad holidays for Iranian Shia religion. And the case is going to be and thankfully, the judge actually said, I'm going to keep this case to myself. I'm not going to let it go to Supreme Court, so they don't charge you with more fees, because they know. First thing first, guys, I'm not mad at the person who stole the money. I'm just so fucking sad. The thing that I'm mad at is the amount that he fucking stole. The amount that he stole, and from so many fucking 50 people up until now are fucking victims of this piece of shit. I myself am a direct victim of identity theft and what do you call it? Thievery, online thieves, and those bastards are direct victims. And I'm a direct victim, and they're indirect victims. The dude stole them from me, through me to from them. That's how it fucking is. By using my identity and my national ID card. I take my only mistake was I didn't change my passwords 2 years ago in a website that I kind of forgot. You don't know how many websites you just register yourself to. I didn't had any clue. And this is a story of the past. I'm not even gonna get into it because it was 2 years ago. I don't take any I don't want pardon from judge from that shit, but I want him to understand what the fuck happened. And I'm saying this to you because you have to understand how shitty yesterday got. After coming back to home, I talked to my mother because I worked my ass off. I couldn't really stay awake. My knees were just shaking. I talked to my mother in tears and everything, and I was suicidal. I was really depressed. I was hopeless. Because I couldn't do anything. I talked to the judge. He kind of she kind of fucked me over. I talked to the person. He was so fucking rude and said, "I'm going to fuck you, get you to jail and give you overtime." So I just couldn't talk to him anymore because I was going to yell, and I want to be decent to person who's like mad at me or whatever. Why, I don't know. And then everything's kind of calmed down. I went home. I talked to my mother. She reassured me that it doesn't matter. If it gets really bad, she can actually sell one of her stuff, and I asked her to not to do so because it's just it is so fucked up to do that. I didn't want to fuck her up more than she already have a son that is like unrespected in the community. So I just rested. I just said I'm going to sleep for a while. I sleep for like 12 hours. Then watched Kimetsu no Yaiba and uploaded that, and I kind of went a bit about the issue that I had yesterday in that video as well, and then I actually could collect my mind and say, okay, this piece of shit just was one of the people who I have no relation to anymore. I don't want to even think about him. I don't want to like be connected to any of his cases. I'm talking about the person from Isfahan, not the person who stole money from them. The person who stole money, I don't give a fuck about him. He can die and burn in hell because they couldn't track him. I don't know who he is. I talked to Free Wallet because this dude bought Ethereum, the cryptocurrency, and sent it to his Free Wallet. I talked to Free Wallet, gave them the address, showed them as like certificate of cyber police. And the cyber police of Iran is a fucking piece of shit. I hate them so much. They manipulated me so many times and didn't do a fucking thing about the shit that was done to me. They were about to track the person. They tracked the IP address. It was from an operator called ISP called Irancell, MTN Irancell. Those assholes, the idiots. I'm not gonna be mad at them because it's just sad if I be mad at. They delete the IP address information every 6 months, so there was nothing left. The IP address was gone. The only thing I had was the address that the person used to the address that the basically bastard used, and there was like Ethereum coin or whatever that fucking shit is in it. I emailed Free Wallet because it was went to a thing from Free Wallet in the Ethereum Explorer thing. I kind of, and they were actually a bit nice. They said give us official document, and I said, come on, man. I basically am in house arrest. I can't get out. I can't go freely to anywhere. I have to call my officer. I can't do it like in 2 a.m. And I explained everything to them. I'm going to show those. I think I can show them right now. The things that I actually said to Free Wallet. I'm going to like explain anything because it can actually help me like get the actual info out. And they might actually understand what the fuck is actually going on. The issue that I had with the person who stole, I said I'm not mad at him. I was just so sad. The amount he stole was too much. I sold everything. I'm basically because when you save money for a very long time to buy a car, to buy a little house for yourself, to be able to like live like a normal human being. But he set back my life for 20 years. Okay, so because I was saving money for like 5 years, 6 years. I was working as a translator who was shit at English. I'm trying to learn still, and he just set back my life for God knows how long. And I'm going to give you the actual statement that I sent to Free Wallet. Basically, let me find it because it's explained in their like in an amazing way. Sorry, it's just loading. Loading is a bit slow because my internet fucking Iran. Why is it not loading? What the fuck is going on? Okay. Right. So okay, this is basically the whole exchange. I first emailed them and they couldn't really give me more info, and they said like said it was in detail. So I just posted in the like public discuss. Um, I explained everything, gave them the like address that the person used, and Bitcoin was wrong because I was handcuffed. I couldn't really write down the fucking address that is like so weird. And the IP address basically is this, but it's like removed from the operator's database. And I explained everything. Then they said that you need like official shit, and I just authorities from Iran have issues with authorities from USA. I can't do that. I stated that as well. So I just explained a bit more. I stated more detail, and then they actually replied, like God knows, like 20 days after. And then I replied another thing, but it's not here because I replied from I actually used support section because they said actually communicate via tickets. So I wanted to like not disclose like any sensitive issues. And I was just mad and everything. I'm still trying to work this out. There are two other people from one city, I think, because I talked with one of them last week. I actually sent them an actual document of what actually happened because they think I stole money. I am out of the country. They just think they don't know that they don't know how a website's administrator can fuck you over then just get out. Because the website that was used to steal from me, steal from the people by my name, was the owner. It closed the website and is not responsive. She just gave them my national ID and let's stay back from that. I wanted to start a new series, guys, and this basically because I didn't want to go down. I didn't want to get depressed because of this piece of shit from Isma. I don't want to. I want to start a series called Ruby because I always hear about it in Off Topic and Rooster Teeth podcast. I watch them weekly, and because I wanted to get into it, but after like some accusations about some dude that was a VA, Vic, I think, and some issues with after a somber like disease of monthly I didn't want to, because I saw the dude in like roasted podcast 3 times. I kind of was sad about it and didn't want to like get a somber feeling for the show itself. but I heard it and it has some good reviews. It had some bad reviews about the budget and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Should I get into this show? I saw one of the fight scenes. I think in YouTube, some dude with nunchucks was doing some shit, and I actually saw a trailer of it. Some girl was fucking things up with Sai, and that's about it. That's about it. I actually saw few people react to it. Relax and Panic was a big one because I really loved his Monogatari's, and I kind of loved his German accent, Sumi. But still, he was checking it out. Those SOS Bros are did one as well, I think, because it was in their playlist. I don't know. Should I check it out? What do you think? Should I even like put reactions for it? Because I'm going to check it out no matter what, because I need a distraction. I need distraction. Some of the shows of this season I actually dropped personally because I couldn't really focus anymore on serious bullshit. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and thanks to the new Patreon who joined today, Mr. Eugene. Thank you very much. For now, goodbye.